Hey, Suze Jeffries here, founder of CEO Wellness. We help entrepreneurs stress less, power up, and balance better so that we can make that impact in the world that we want without exchanging or compromising our own health and well-being in the process. Today I'm here to speak with you about the 5 things you need to ride out the emotional highs and lows of being an entrepreneur. Listen, I've been an entrepreneur my whole adult life, and those highs and lows, they're a real thing. So the first thing that we need to know is we need to have a compelling purpose, a BHAG, if you will, a big, hairy, audacious goal. Because there's going to be a lot of times when we just feel like, why didn't I take the easy road? Why don't I just quit and get a job somewhere? In those moments, you're probably just about on the verge of a whole transformation, a pivot that brings you to the next level. So as long as you have a big, hairy, audacious goal, something that really makes you wake up in the morning with purpose and desire, then you're going to be able to stay the course, even when things take a little longer than we think they might, even when they may be a little more challenged than we thought they would. Number 2, we need clarity. We really need to have a plan, not only a strategy for success, but also specific tactics, specific activities that will take us from step to step to step. Some of us call it a success path. And without a success path, it's just like shooting in the dark. You want to make sure you have a target. In Tai Chi, we call it clear intention. We have a destination in mind so that we can have clarity, not waste time, not waste energy. We don't want to waste our precious life energy in our work. We want to make sure that we work with great clarity so that we can achieve success with more ease and less stress. Number 3, got to have community. Community is so important as entrepreneurs because most people, they're not entrepreneurial. You may have noticed you'll get a lot of people who second guess what you're doing, who try to talk you out of it. So it's so important for us to connect with other entrepreneurs. Maybe have a group that you co-mentor each other with, or people who have had more success or more experience than you, who you can call on when you need to do a little brainstorming, a little troubleshooting, or just to get a regular check-in. Number 4, self-care. Self-care is so important, and often as entrepreneurs, we tend to put self-care on the back burner. We're so busy, we can take it, we'll be okay without enough sleep, we can go without lunch. Don't do it. It is not worth it. After all, our 2 best tools as entrepreneurs who want to have a huge impact on the world and make it a better place, those 2 best tools are our bodies and our mind. Now, if you owned a racehorse, you would put a lot of investment into training, you'd feed it really well, you'd make sure it had exercise, it had enough time off. We need to invest in our own selves in that same way, because you know what? If our body isn't healthy, if our mind isn't healthy, we're not going to be able to have the impact we want. We're not going to be able to serve in the way we want. And it's just not worth it. It's just not worth that compromise. The great news is that we don't have to make that compromise. If you're looking for a way to just take care of yourself, to manage your stress, to improve your energy, or maybe to just create a healthier life and business balance, we are totally here for you. And the 5th thing we need as an entrepreneur to ride out those emotional highs and lows, communication. Make sure that you can communicate clearly what it is your goals are, what your expectations are with your team, and also really clearly with your clients so that they know exactly what to expect. Be sure to ask really good questions as you're speaking with your team, as you're hiring, as you're interviewing your clients. And make sure there's a very clear set of expectations so that you know what to expect. Everybody's on the same path, and that will really help the chi, or the life energy, flow better. So I hope that's been helpful. Listen, if you're an entrepreneur, you're a high achiever, and you need some support, definitely reach out to us at ceowellness.net or to myself, SuzeJeffries.com. Now go change that world.